All right, construction warriors, buckle up. Today we're talking about something that sounds boring, but is actually the difference between you becoming a millionaire project manager or the person who gets blamed when a hospital takes 47 years to build. We're diving into project delivery methods and procurement strategies, or as I like to call it, how to not get sued, the game show. Think of this as choosing your fighter in a video game, except instead of fireballs and sword attacks, you're wielding contracts and risk allocation. Way more exciting, trust me. In a world where projects can go catastrophically wrong. Okay, drama aside, before you build anything, you need to answer 4 questions. These are like the 4 horsemen of the construction apocalypse, except they're actually helpful. Risk allocation. Who's gonna cry when the budget explodes? Is it you, your boss, or the poor contractor who bid too low? Someone's going down. We just need to know who gets the life jacket first. Speed to site. How fast do you need dirt moving? Are we talking, I needed this yesterday, or, my grandkids can finish it? Because you can't have 100% perfect design and break ground tomorrow. Physics, people. Project complexity. Is this a simple parking lot? Or are we building an underwater casino shaped like a dolphin? Complexity equals chaos equals someone needs to manage the chaos. Cost certainty. Do you need to know exactly what this costs right now? Or are you cool with some financial surprises? And by surprises, I mean the kind that make accountants weep. Bottom line, these 4 things are always fighting each other. You can't have them all. Pick your battles. Okay, this is where students' brains usually melt, so listen up. There's a difference between how you organize the team and how you pay them. Think of it like dating versus marriage. Dating is the relationship. Who calls who? Who's in charge? Who gets blamed when someone forgets the anniversary? That's your delivery method, the org chart of pain and responsibility. But marriage? That's about money, honey. Who pays for what? Joint checking account or separate? That's your contract type, the actual cash flow and risk. Here's the brain melter. You can have a super collaborative, touchy-feely, we're all friends delivery method, paired with a cold, hard, fixed-price contract that says, you eat the overruns, buddy. They're paired decisions, not the same thing. Miss this distinction on the exam, and I'm personally coming to your job site to laugh at your RFIs. And here we see the evolution of construction relationships, folks. On the far left, we have the ancient dinosaurs, siloed and sequential. Everyone works alone, throws work over the wall, and then blames each other. Classic. In the middle, we're getting spicy. Collaborative methods where people actually, talk to each other. Revolutionary concept. And on the right, full-blown, integrated, holistic methods where everyone shares the same bank account and cries together when things go wrong. It's beautiful. It's terrifying. It's the future. The industry is moving left to right on this chart, faster than your group project partners scatter when the deadline approaches. Get used to collaboration, folks. Lone wolf contractors are going extinct. And now, broadcasting from 1952, it's design, bid, build. This is the method your grandparents used. It's the construction equivalent of writing letters instead of texting. Here's how it works. 1. Owner hires designer. Designer designs everything. Takes forever. adds fancy stuff, gets paid. 2. Design is 100% done, supposedly. Spoiler, it's never 100%. 3. Contractors bid. Whoever lowballs the hardest wins. What could go wrong? 4. Construction starts. Contractor immediately finds 47 things the architect forgot. 5. Everyone sues everyone. The end. The contractor and designer have no contract with each other. They communicate exclusively through passive-aggressive RFIs and the owner's tears. It's like forcing divorced parents to co-parent without talking. Scorecard. Cost certainty. High, unless anything changes, which it will. Speed. Glacial. Tectonic. Geological. Risk. Owner is the referee, therapist, and ATM. Best for simple projects where you hate efficiency and love paperwork. But wait! What if we could get the contractor involved early? What if they could give input before we design ourselves into a corner? Enter construction management, the method that said, hey, maybe builders know things about building. Wild concept. There are 2 flavors. Agency CM, the advisor. Think of this person as your construction therapist. They give advice, hold your hand, whisper sweet pre-construction wisdom, but they don't actually do the work. They're your Yoda, not your Luke. CM at risk, the player coach. This person starts as your advisor, then, surprise, they become the general contractor. They give you a guaranteed maximum price, or GMP, which stands for Give Me Payment in contractor speak. They put skin in the game. The magic here? Fast tracking. You can start digging holes while the architect is still picking carpet colors. Time saved equals money saved equals happier owners equals bonuses for you. One team, one dream, one entity to sue. Design Build is the Voltron of construction. Separate entities combining into one mega entity with a single point of responsibility. The designer and contractor are now married, for better or worse, in sickness and in health, till project completion do they part. Pros. Fastest method known to humanity. Design and build happen simultaneously. It's beautiful chaos. No finger pointing. Can't blame the architect when you are the architect. Owner gets one throat to choke. Efficient. Cons. Loss of checks and balances. Who watches the watchman? Nobody. Hope you wrote a good RFP. Design might get value engineered, read cheapened, because the builder controls the designer. Bye-bye, fancy facade. This is for projects where speed is king, and you're okay with trusting one team to police themselves. It's like letting your friend grade their own homework. Sometimes it works great. Sometimes, yikes. Let's look at the stats, folks. The good news. 33% faster delivery. You could build 3 projects in the time it takes design bid build to argue about change orders. 6.1% cost savings. That's real money. Like, buy the good coffee for the trailer money. Less litigation. Lawyers hate this one weird trick. The bad news. Speed can murder quality. When schedule is God, craftsmanship sometimes becomes the sacrifice. That's why we have so many buildings that look like storage containers. Hard to change your mind. Everything gets locked in at the RFP stage. Decide you want windows that open? Too bad. Should have thought of that 6 months ago. Think of design build like ordering food for a party. Fast? Yes. Exactly what everyone wants? Maybe. But hey, the pizza's here and people are eating, so mission accomplished. Now we're getting fancy. We're talking billion-dollar infrastructure projects where the government says, we don't have money or expertise, so private sector, want to play? Here's the deal. A consortium, that's a fancy word for super team, of companies gets together. Designers for brains, builders for muscles, banks for cash, maintenance firms for the long haul. And they form like the construction Avengers to design, build, finance, and operate a project for 30 years. The secret sauce? The builder has to maintain what they build for 3 decades. Suddenly, they care about quality. It's amazing what happens when you have to live with your mistakes for 30 years. Note to self, life lesson. This is for massive projects like highways, bridges, hospitals, stuff governments need but can't afford or manage alone. Think of it as a really long marriage. Gather round, children, for the most radical, hippie, kumbaya method in construction. IPD, where everyone shares everything. Seriously. Shared risk, shared reward, open books. It's like construction communism, but it actually works sometimes. In IPD, the owner, designer, and contractor all sign one multi-party agreement that says, if we save money, we all get bonuses. If we lose money, we all take a haircut. No suing each other. We're family now. It requires insane trust and cultural alignment. Everyone has to actually want the project to succeed more than they want to screw each other over. Revolutionary. Best for super complex projects, hospitals, labs, where collaboration isn't optional and everyone's mature enough to share toys. Worst for any project involving humans with egos. So, most projects. In this corner, weighing in at billions of dollars and 30-year commitments, we have P3, the finance-driven heavyweight. Focused on money and risk transfer, uses competitive bidding. The private sector takes the punch. And in this corner, wearing matching team jerseys and holding hands, we have IPD, the collaboration champion. All about workflow and teamwork, negotiated contracts, shared risk and reward. Requires everyone to actually like each other. When to use P3? You need private money and long-term operations, government projects, infrastructure, stuff that's too big to fail. When to use IPD? You have a complex, innovative project and a team that won't stab each other in the parking lot. Choose wisely. Your career depends on it. Let's talk timelines, baby. Traditional design bid build. Design for 6 months. Argue about door handles for 4 of those months. Bid for 1 month. Lowball, lowball, lowball. Build for 11 months. Find all the design mistakes in month 1. Total, 18 months of sequential sadness. Fast Track, CM, Design Build. Design for 9 months, but construction starts at month 4. Overlap, chaos, efficiency. Done by month 16. Time saved, 2 months. That's like 8 weeks of not paying interest on construction loans. How? The contractor starts digging foundations while the architect is still designing the penthouse. It's multitasking on a billion-dollar scale. What could go wrong? Don't answer that. Okay, look, I know your brain is full. Here's the TLDR for the exam. Design, bid, build. Cheap bids, slow progress, lots of fighting. For simple, defined projects. CM at risk. Contractor comes early, helps plan, gives you a price ceiling, GMP. For complex, fast projects. Design build. One team, fast, single point of failure. For when you need speed and don't want to micromanage. IPD. Everyone holds hands and shares profits, losses. For complex projects with mature, non-litigious teams. Rare, very rare. Write this down. Tattoo it on your forehead. This will be on the test. Now you are the project manager. The owner comes to you and says, "Help me decide." What do? "I'm super worried about budget. Need exact price now." Design, bid, build. Get bids. Pick cheapest. Pray. "I need this done yesterday. Speed is everything." Design, build, or CM at risk. Fast track that baby. This project is super complicated and weird, and we don't even fully know what we want. CM at risk, or IPD. You need flexibility and smart people. "We're building a $2 billion bridge and have no money." P3. Bring in private money and let them worry about it for 30 years. Match the method to the problem. It's like dating. Find the right fit, or everyone's miserable. All right, future construction leaders, here's the truth bomb. The industry is done with the lowest bid wins gladiator fights. We're moving toward best value, which means relationships, trust, collaboration, and not suing each other into oblivion. Your job isn't to be a salesperson for one method. Your job is to match the delivery method to the problem. Be a problem solver, not a hammer looking for nails. The owners who win, they choose smart. The contractors who win, they adapt. The designers who win, they play nice with others. Be an advocate for project success, not for your ego, not for your preferred method, for the project. Do that, and you'll have a long, lucrative, and only moderately stressful career in construction. Now go forth and build responsibly. Class dismissed.